So this is the provincial government purposely targeting critical habitat of an endangered species. The endangered species. Hard to get much more endangered than the spotted owl. We went up there and had a look, and we were blown away. This proposed logging, though, is right down like a necklace, a string, cut blocks in spotted owl critical habitat as mapped by the federal government. Beautiful area. At both ends of Fire Lake are provincial recreation areas supposedly set aside, but on the one end of the lake, it's in a proposed cut block. So the public would look at a map and go, hey, this area is set aside for recreation, but no, cut block goes right over it. You know, that recreation area, when we look at the maps that show the tree species, wow, it really shows that Fire Lake is extremely diverse in forest types. There are areas of red cedar, yellow cedar, hemlock, but there are also quite large areas of old growth Douglas fir, which are getting super rare because the companies target them so hard. And a big piece of that old growth Douglas fir at Fire Lake is in the recreation area being targeted. It's just so sad to see BC Timber Sales proposing this terrible, terrible logging plan. We got together some information on tree ages, so generally the groves there, the forests that are being proposed to be logged are all old growth. Some are rated at well over 300 years old, those groves, and as I say, there'll be individual yellow cedar trees, which will break 1,000 years in age. So this is a spectacular forest. Very rare to see such a forest survive to 2025. Our hope was that it wouldn't be approved because in June, the federal government finalized its spotted owl recovery plan. And there's Fire Lake in there as critical habitat in their finalized plan. And we hope that that would have caused the provincial government to honor the federal plan and to not approve the logging at Fire Lake. But it's September. Fire Lake became the first area that we were aware of that crossed the red line. The province actually approved the logging at Fire Lake in federally mapped spotted owl habitat. And so now we're in a whole new era where it's very clear the province has no intention at this point of honoring the Federal Species at Risk Act or the Federal Spotted Owl Recovery Plan. And so that's our update.